Hey, fourth graders, I hope you took some time yesterday and made your web for your narrative story. I made one myself. I chose one of the prompts that was on your favorite field trip. When you were in kindergarten, I was also teaching kindergarten, and I went on the Art Barn field trip. I don't know if you remember that one or not, but that is my favorite field trip I have ever been on as a teacher. So I want to show you my web that I filled out. You see in the middle, I have favorite school field trip, Art Barn. Over here, I have, as my details, pulling up in the field. I remember the big yellow school buses pulling in the field and all the farmers coming out to meet us. I remember seeing all the animals. I got to hold a chicken, and then we got to pet lots of animals. There were lambs and pigs and goats. Another one of my favorite parts of the field trip was when we got to do painting. It was watercolor, and you can't see it way over here because I've got this crazy improvising camera going. But I remember I painted a pig. And I remember the hayride. We went all through the garden, and we learned how they did composting, and they grew all the fruits and vegetables. And I remember I loved this field trip so much, I wanted to work there when I was done. So now I am going to show you how I'm going to take this web, I'm going to put it to the side and start my rough draft today. I'm going to give you a choice. You may do your rough draft on paper, or you may choose to do your rough draft on OneNote and type it, and then I can see it and help you edit your final copy for Friday, or for Wednesday. Sorry, my days are already all messed up. All right, so here I've got my notebook paper. And I'm ready to start. And with a narrative start, we want to start with a good hook, draw our reader in. So I think I will start with what I thought was one of the most exciting moments. I will never forget pulling up in the field at the Art Barn. I don't know if that's one word or two. I'll have to look that up. That'll be something I need to edit. You might hear my children talking in the background. Let's see. We took the big... Look, I'm using descriptive words there. I'm not just saying we rode the bus. I'm saying we took the big yellow school buses. All the farmers walked out to greet us as we got off the buses. And you know what I'm already thinking? We got off. I could change that to a better verb, couldn't I? All the farmers walked out to greet us as we climbed off the buses. So I want to use some transition words. So I'm going to say, next, we began our day of activities with a trip to see the animals. Okay. It was there that I got to hold a chicken. Okay. I'm going to stop there for today. Because I know y'all don't want to watch me write for 5 minutes, but I will never forget pulling up in the field at the Art Barn. We took the big yellow school buses. All the farmers walked out to greet us as we climbed off the buses. Next, we began our day of activities with a trip to see the animals. It was there that I got to hold a chicken. I probably need another transitional phrase here, and I want to think about what I haven't covered in my web. I definitely want to talk about painting, and I definitely want to talk about the hayride, but I've already covered holding the chicken and pulling up in the field. So as you work, be sure to use transition words and be sure to give lots of details. I can't wait to see what you write.